Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Got a package opening that I'm going to be doing and just doing a little bit of talking about gold and silver. I'm pretty excited about this video. However, I am filming this video on Monday night just after the football game. And I wanted to do this video for tomorrow morning, but something is coming to light now about shadow banking. And I think it's important that we talk a little bit about shadow banking. So I'm actually putting this video off a day or two. So you guys are seeing this not Tuesday morning. You're probably going to see this Wednesday or Thursday morning. So I can't really quote the silver price at the time of essentially when you guys are watching this, because I won't even know what it's going to be. I mean, I think silver's going to go a whole lot higher. A lot of people are predicting a little bit of a dip coming near the holidays, near Halloween. So we'll see how that plays out. So I'm not going to give any specifics today because, like I said, I'm filming this a little earlier than I wanted to. So with that being said, I'm super excited to be opening up this package. If you guys enjoy this package opening or this talk, please be sure to hit a thumbs up button, because this type of content is kind of under attack right now. A lot of people, a lot of banking does not want you out of the system, and I am convinced that there's something else going on where they are making it to where these videos just don't get the views that they should. However, I am extremely thankful that you guys are watching this video, so thank you so much for that. And I apologize, I don't have a fancy box cutter or anything like that. I just got my little work knives, I guess you can call it, my work scissors. Some people might even know what that kind of work is based on those scissors. Big package opening. Super excited, obviously. Some of you may know what this is, because I said I wanted to cut back on spending for the time being because my truck did break down. I'm hoping it ain't the final blow, because I just got it fixed already. But it did get a little costly this time. Cheaper than it would have costed had I had someone professionally do it, because me and a friend actually did it ourselves. But I got to keep buying. I hate to say that. When deals come up, I have to buy. I think I'm addicted to this. I know some of y'all, I read your comments, and I'm hearing people say, I'm addicted too, so I know I'm not alone in this. However, I believe that we're going to see silver continue to go up, as we've done numerous videos explaining the kind of guarantee on why it has to go up. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that too, because the truth of the matter is, if banks are shorting it, they're shorting it so they can make money on the way down. However, at the same time as shorting it, they're also buying up huge stakes in precious metals. Huge amounts, and I think the reason for that is because they know eventually it is going to have a huge jump. And so because of that, they want to have as much as they can. And they want to convince you that this stuff has no value. So that's why it does get shorted as much as it does. And it's kind of ridiculous to me that people believe that the shorting going on or the price coming down is sustainable. It can't keep coming down forever. I mean, can it come down? Yes, it can. They can convince people to a certain point, but eventually true supply, demand, true economics is going to rule out, and you won't be able to get silver anymore. And if you do get it, you're going to pay dearly. So some of y'all already may know what these are. These are the legendary warriors. It's a set that I have been building now for a while. I've not just trying to build one set, I'm trying to build a bunch of them. So you'll probably see another package opening just like this little ways down the road. This is going to be a 15 coin set, and I'm actually picking some of these up for myself, and some of them I'm picking up for friends that are local. But I have to buy a larger amount. That way I can get a better price, because it makes sense. I probably shouldn't have ripped that side one off, but I guess it won't matter, because I'm going to bust one of these whole tubes open. So the moment of truth, I'm excited. I'm seeing this the first time with you guys, so here we go. Let's just take a quick look. Wow. Spartacus. I think this is number 7 or 8 out of 15. And that is an awesome coin. Ain't that beautiful, man? I'm speechless on this. That is nice. Let me put one of these in a holder real quick just so you guys can see it a little better. Okay, so I just paused for a quick minute so you wouldn't have to just wait while I was pulling it out. Let's take a look at that a little better. That is cool. I'm telling you, this set is going to be incredible when all 15 of them come out. Now the back is the same on every single one of the coins. So nothing super special on the back. I think maybe they do that to save money. Maybe they even pre-make all the backs, stamp the backs, and then roll out the fronts. Now what I'm hoping is at some point it's going to be extremely, almost impossible to get the set. Once sets that are 15 coins come out, as time passes, the earlier ones get harder and harder to get. And that's what I'm hoping with these. So obviously, for those of you that don't know, Spartacus was a gladiator. He was definitely a well-known gladiator and really tried, to my knowledge, to raise all the gladiators and people that were owned. I don't want to use that S word, just in case. But people that were owned by Romans to rise up against Rome. And that's what made him such a big name. So, and a lot of cool movies, obviously. Ain't that beautiful? So, I picked up 100 of them. I picked it up now because we have a awesome silver dip, I believe. I believe this is an opportunity because you're not going to see these opportunities. Eventually, silver's going to have another pop. What I've noticed recently is we tend to go a couple steps up and then we come down a step. And when it comes down a step, you see it all over the news. Oh, silver gets pounded down. Silver, bad investment. Investors in silver take huge losses. And they advertise it so much. It's all over the news. It's all over the investment pages, how silver just took a hit. And yeah, silver did take a hit. Silver's down $2.50. It was up to $35. And all of a sudden, it's down to basically, at the time of filming this video, it's at $33 and change. And, you know, it even came down a little lower. However, I think this is just the temporary down. Now, the next jump up, we're probably going to see 37. And then we might see it dip back down to 35 and change. And then we'll see it jump up to 40. And then maybe dip down a little bit to 38. But what's happening is a new floor is forming. A new bottom line. And as these new bottom lines form up, it solidifies a higher and higher silver price. And so I'm trying to pick up a lot of my silver now. And I'm not even getting into in this video, the whole everything that could just collapse the system and why you need to have gold or silver in your stack. Because the truth of the matter is, if you hold everything in the system means it's all digital. They hold it, they own it. And, you know, that could be silver in a retirement plan and someone's vaulting it for you. That could be your stocks, your 401ks, your retirements. All that can be washed away instantly. Even cash in the bank can be washed away instantly. I know some of y'all know, yes, I do have a safety deposit box. And I've taken a little bit of trash for it. But obviously, I am big on diversification. I want to have a lot of different plans if stuff breaks down. But even that, I will be honest with you, a safety deposit box at the bank has a vulnerability. It's in their possession. Now, one of the things that I've said before, and I won't go down too much into this road in this video, but I have a belief that all the banks are going to be starting to get bought up by bigger and bigger banks. And that way they can manage everything. And that's kind of the reason why I'm putting this video off a day, because I really want to talk about the shadow banking. And now they're saying that shadow banking can collapse the system. We need to stop that. Only select banks should be able to do this type of stuff. And if we don't, when the system crashes, it's going to be their fault. They're not going to say anything about the endless printing of money. They're not going to say anything about anything that makes them look bad. It's never their fault. You know, even when Jerome Powell gets asked questions or Janet Yellen gets asked questions, they never put the blame on the banks, the central banks. They never put it on even regular banks. What they put it on is government spending. What they put it on is all the different factors out there. And there's never really a good time to cut the budget. It's always something. Well, we need to cut the budget. This is not sustainable, but this is not the time. And you always hear that, and nothing ever gets done about it. I really thought that that was going to be a big topic, I guess you can say, on this year's election. Who's going to balance the budget? Who's going to bring things into focus? And we're not seeing it. It's not talked about as big of a problem as it is. And therefore, a lot of people are going to get washed away and they're going to lose everything. Now, if you've been watching these videos for a while, you're probably stacking. You've been buying some silver, you've been buying some gold. You're a little more prepared than the average person. However, you need to be ready. Things can go sideways quick. Right now, the only thing holding back a lot, I'll say a lot of stuff just breaking down, is the election. They're not letting the true numbers come out. And once the true numbers come out, then that's when the game's going to change. But we're going to see what happens. I thank everybody for watching. Not really a long video today. Just a short video, just because it is a package opening video and kind of wanted to show it. I think most of y'all have seen the Legendary Warrior set from Silvertown. I keep getting them. I'm going to continue to get them till I get all of them. So obviously I can't slow down now. I'll be honest, this one was a whole lot more painful than some of the other ounces that I've been able to buy, especially when I started out picking them up at, $18 an ounce. Well, that was nice when the set first started, but each ounce that I picked up is getting a little more expensive. I expect the next one to be well over $40. Granted, that's 3 months away. And that's going to be nearing the end of peak silver season. So for those of you that don't know, peak silver season is usually the wedding season. Where overseas they do a lot of weddings that time of the year. The holiday season, it's usually the last 3 months of the year that you see silver really drive up in price. Now, just because the price drives up these last 3 months does not mean that we're going to see a huge pullback in the first quarter of next year. There's a lot of factors that could play into this one, only because with the economy the way it is, if the economy tanks, that's definitely, I believe, it may have a little bit of a pullback at first, but I think it's going to drive silver and gold up higher. Why? Because where are you going to put your money? People are going to want to put it in assets that are still performing. And that's why I think silver and gold will do well. Now, yes, the first quarter, it has been usually the slowest quarter. But even if silver works its way up to, we'll just say for a minute, $40, $45, and then all of a sudden we start going into the slow season, don't be surprised if it just sits around $40 to $45 and waits until after summer, and then all of a sudden the wedding season dries it up to 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks. Now, that's all pending that nothing bad happens. If stuff ramps up, escalations, tensions, uncertainties, well, during those times, people buy gold and silver. And some people might think, oh, well, they're buying gold, it's not going to affect silver. That's not true. That's not true at all, because even in tensions, a lot of countries understand that they may have a hard time getting stuff like this. And precious metals are important. They're important. And now, obviously, with Russia deciding to start buying up more silver, a lot more money into silver, that's another factor that's going to push it higher. There's so many things at play right now that are probably going to push silver higher and higher that You know, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. So I thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the pickup. I'm about ready to film another video right now about shadow banking that you probably saw yesterday, because it's a major thing. It is a major thing that's going on. And if they decide to really try to shut it down, to, as they call it, regulate it, but they don't want to regulate. They want full control over it. They don't want anybody doing anything that's going to make somebody else money. They want all the money for themselves, in my opinion. And yeah, I'll be honest, over-lending is not good. Anytime you try to borrow money on leverage, that's not good. And that's what a lot of people are doing. People are borrowing money, they're putting in high-risky assets, and essentially when those assets come down, a lot of those loans don't get paid, and then it jeopardizes the whole system. So I'm going to be talking about that yesterday. So if you didn't check out that video yesterday, please go and check that out. Thank you all for watching. Please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. And I hope you all have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.